around this particular time every single year, this 2 days actually out of the entire year, Mother and Father's Day, I always find myself to feel out of place. Not that I already do not feel out of place, however, everyone who has a mother and father, their biological parents in their lives, should always feel grateful and blessed to have the biological family in their lives. Only because, as a toddler, having been born and raised in Japan, my father left my mother when she was pregnant with me, and my mother, my biological mother, she left me for dead, never taken a proper necessary care for me, and she'd always abandoned me. She basically had abandoned me for alcohol, and ever since in her 20s she had her addiction to alcohol, so she was basically an alcoholic. And the last time I had seen of her was when I was 5 years of age, and since then I've never received a Christmas card, a birthday card, a gift of any kind. And I've always felt more so out of place. Every single day is a constant struggle and a reminder for me of being alive, consciously being alive in the vessel of this physical human body, knowing and realizing, understanding that both of my biological parents, their blood constantly courses through my veins, and I feel a sense of resentment. For a while I felt a sense of unforgiveness towards them for the longest many years of my life. So as of late, I started to feel a lot more of a sympathetic emotion and feeling towards my biological mother, a sense of forgiveness. And for almost 25 years of my existence, I'd withheld and built upon this particular resentment and this deeper hatred towards my mother. Never taken responsibilities or necessary love and affection that I had deserved. Instead of my grandparents had actually helped to raise me to encompass my existence. And having taught me with morals and principles and guidelines, virtues and morality. God, I feel like I'm sitting in therapy, and I never went to therapy in my life, so creating these videos is a way for me to channeling myself and my state of mind and consciousness and my emotions. This is not a simple conversation to have, nor is it a simple video to make. And typically, on average, I do not have any problems or issues or conflicts or complications or obstacles whatsoever of creating a video. Whenever I create a video, it's a one-shot take, like all the way through. I speak my mind, articulate my thoughts, and address myself and my concerns and my perspectives, philosophical views and ideals and beliefs and what have you, and I compass it into this one immaculate video. What I see is immaculate. When it comes to me speaking in regards to my family, my biological parents, virtually impossible for me. The family that I do have are those of you who watch my videos. The families that I do have are the very finite circle of friendships, the genuine article of the few that I have in my life that encompass me. Mostly of all my spiritual deities, the spirits of the dead that I accompany and that I embody and I dabble with through my spell work and ritual work and my witchcraft, and of the spirits of nature and the elements of the universe and the cosmos that I invoke in through invocations and evocations. And God, I knew I should have taken a drink, like a shot of sake or something, right before this video. And that's one thing I never understood about so many people, the drama and people beef with each other. You know, everybody has their family meltdowns and drama, and I've always found it to be absolutely senseless. Because I, for one, me personally, like, I've always been one to get along with my family. And whatever issues that others have with me or I with them, with anyone or everyone in general regards, I find a way to get down to the root core of the issue, the underlying issue, and I remove those obstacles through in which, you know, you have to open lines and gateways of communication to work past and assimilate through your differences, and remove those obstacles and open the doors towards pathways within yourself to find common balance of grounding and how to make yourself into a better person, and to find ways to make your relationship with whoever or whatever that you share with to become better, to achieve that balance and that greatness, to work past your differences. And believe me when I say that honesty and communication is absolutely crucial. It is absolute divine in everything in your life. And I hope to soon, I'm thinking of more along the lines of this week, to actually reach out to my mother, my biological mother. I had not spoken with my biological mother, and for the first time in over like 20 years, I had spoken with her 3 years ago. I wish I could have said so much more. It was this awkward, short but simple conversation that we had on the phone. It was extremely simple. But I should have told her a lot more that was weighing on my mind. It was simple. Come to find out that she was actually suffering with a sclerosis of the liver. Basically someone who drinks excessive amount of alcohol and had experienced a fair share of alcohol poisoning. It's when your liver shuts down, and at that point it's beyond the brink of repair. have no idea why she decided to leave me, to have abandoned me. And just speaking about it now, it rises so much my emotions, my anger, my rage, my depression, my sorrow, my despair. Unless if one were to have experienced what has been done to me, people have absolutely no idea what that feels like. How much of it to constantly be alive every day, for that in itself to be a conscious reminder of the DNA, the molecules, the blood that courses through you. And how so many people are absolutely ungrateful. Those who actually have loving families and relationships that they are able to cultivate every day of their lives. And to see the reflection of myself every day of my life. I've always been one to address and speak upon of how to allow your past to die and to focus upon the future and of the present. But some things are haunting, and it thus a constant reminder. And I constantly try to move past it every day, but this knowing, this reflection of myself that I'm able to see every day, just being alive, is in itself haunting, you know. I wish my mother was able to see me for the person that I've become today, the manifestation of what I had created, and a reflection of my own image. I strive every day of my life, and I believe in myself every single day of my life. My neighbors, friends of mine, or so-called friendships of mine, and people all throughout my life, every single person has doubted me. However, this spirit is possessing my mind again. I am successful. I have believed in myself, and I still believe in myself. I will continue to manifest my law of attraction, continue to believe in myself, and I have the support of Dusty and Militia and their wonderful family. I have my grandparents who had raised me, who did not leave me to abandon me to die. And I have so many people in my life that I am forever blessed to have in my life. And I might often at times or another, I might falter, lose my balance in my walk in my life, in balance between the darkness and light. And I might procrastinate. But I might often at times be negative, but I don't intend to be that. And sometimes I do. It depends on a reflection of my mood and my state of mind. Finite circle of friendships that believe in me. for their faith and support. They are the ones who I truly admire and love and adore so much, with an endless passion, endless beauty. And for those people I truly I trust and I love so very much. So if you have family in your life, cherish them. Never disregard them. Never abandon them. And always do right by them, no matter what. Love them unconditionally. And if you have biological parents in your life, cherish them. Because my biological parents are perhaps drifting off into space. And I think about them a lot. Even at this very second, I think about what they're doing right now, how life has been for them, and I get to think about what they're doing right now, what they might be feeling right now, on this very day. And not just on this day, but every single day.